Hi guys, so good evening, welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite. It's 8:49 in the evening right now, and today is September 26, 2023. Okay, so it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday everybody. So ayan. So heto na naman. Yan. Magbabasa na naman tayo guys for today's video. So we're on to page 157 and I repeat. Okay. We're on to page 159 and 160 of the book flow. So, ayan. We're almost there. Kalmahan nyo lang guys. Matatapos din natin to before December. Okay, so I wanted to film yesterday, but it's Monday. So, nakatulog ata ako nung katulog na ata ako nun. Na I really wanted to film but I didn't made it. So, ayun na lang. Okay, so listen up. Listen closely. Mamaya na tayo mag-chika minute kasi wala pa nang masyadong happenings. But it's okay. So, wala namang problem doon. Let's just read for now. The leisure responses were typically in the range we have come to call apathy, characterized by below average levels of both challenges and skills. In this condition, people tend to say that they feel passive, weak, dull, and dissatisfied. When people were working, 16% of the responses were in the apathy region. In leisure, over half. So it's 52%. So wait lang guys. So there are numerical values here. Basahin ko na lang for you, okay? So kasi ito mismo yung nandito sa book. And wait lang, ang ingay ng dog outside. So as one expect, managers and supervisors were significantly more often in flow at work than were clerical workers and blue-collar workers. So, there's percentage, guys. Pero hindi ko nababasahin yun kasi I'm pretty sure it's not relevant to you. Okay? So, blue-collar workers reported more flow in leisure than clerical workers. And managers did. But even workers on the assembly lines reported they were in flow more than twice as often at work as in leisure. Conversely, apathy was reported at work more often by blue-collar workers than by managers. And in leisure, more often by managers than by blue-collar workers. Whenever people were in flow, either at work or in leisure, they reported it as a much more positive experience than the times they were not in flow. When challenges and skills were both high, they felt happier, more cheerful, stronger, more active. They concentrated more. They felt more creative and satisfied. All these differences in the quality of experience were very significant statistically, and they were more or less the same for every kind of worker. There was only a single exception to this general trend. One of the questions in the response booklet asked respondents to indicate, again on a 10-point scale from no to yes, their answer to the following question: did you wish you had been doing something else? The extent to which a person answers this with a no is generally a reliable indication of how motivated he or she is at the moment of the signal. The results showed that people wished to be doing something else to a much greater extent when working than when at leisure, and this regardless of whether they were in flow. In other words, motivation was low at work, even when it provided flow. And it was high in leisure, even when the quality of experience was low. Thus, we have the paradoxical situation. On the job, people feel skillful and challenged, and therefore feel more happy, strong, creative, and satisfied. In their free time, people feel that there is generally not much to do and their skills are not being used, and therefore they tend to feel more sad, weak, dull, and dissatisfied. Yet they would like Yet, they would like to work less and spend more time in leisure. So, who doesn't love leisure, diba? So, sarap talaga yung ganong moment where you just don't need to think about anything kasi nga, it's a leisure time. So, what does this contradictory pattern mean? There are several possible explanations, but one conclusion seems inevitable. When it comes to work, people do not heed the evidence of their senses. They disregard the quality of immediate experience and base their motivation instead on the strongly rooted cultural stereotype of what work is supposed to be like. They think of it as an imposition and constraint, an infringement of their freedom, and therefore something to be avoided as much as possible. It could be argued, and although flow at work is enjoyable, people cannot stand high levels of challenge all the time. They need to recover at home to return into couch potatoes for a few hours each day, even though they don't enjoy it. So, kailangan talaga to. I have noticed that people are at work, like, sometimes they just really wanted to go home to to rest, to slouch in a couch, diba? To just at the moment, what do you call this? Distraction? Is that what you call it? What they call it, distraction. So, I don't know, maybe if they don't like what they do, probably they will do this without um, noticing that they were actually doing it. So, ayan, may dumating outside ang mga gala. Kararating lang ngayon. Magna 9 p.m. na. So, wait lang ah. But comparative examples seem to contradict the argument. For instance, the farmers of Pontrentas work much harder and for longer hours than the average American, and the challenges they face in their daily round require at least as high levels of concentration and involvement. Okay, yet they don't wish to be doing something else while working, and afterward, instead of relaxing, they fill their free time with demanding leisure activities. Okay? So, proceed pa ba tayo? Okay, so we're going to continue now. There's an interruption. Yan. As these findings suggest, the apathy of many of the people around us is not due to their being physically or mentally exhausted. The problem seems to lie more in the modern worker's relation to his job, with the way he perceives his goals in relation to it. When we feel that we are investing attention in a task against our will, it is as if our psychic energy is being wasted. Instead of helping us reach our own goals, it is called upon to make someone else come true. The time channeled into such a task is perceived as time subtracted from the total available for our life. Wait lang, baba ko lang to, wait lang. Yan, better. Many people consider their jobs as something they have to do, a burden imposed from the outside, an effort that takes life away from the ledger of their existence. So even though the momentary on-the-job experience may be positive, they tend to discount it because it does not contribute to their own long-range goals. It should be stressed, however, that the satisfaction is a relative term. According to large-scale national surveys conducted between 1972 and 1978, only 3% of American workers said they were very dissatisfied with their jobs, while 52% said that they were very satisfied. Imagine guys, yung survey na to was like conducted a long time ago. So, we are now living in a different reality and a very modern type of world. So, iba to ha. So, this is like an old news. Okay? So one of the highest rates in the industrialized nations, but one can love one's job and still be displeased with some aspects of it and try to improve what is not perfect. So in our studies, we find that American workers tend to mention three main reasons for their dissatisfaction with their jobs, all of which are related to the quality of experience typically available to them at work, even though, as we have just seen, their experience at work tends to be better than it is at home. Okay, so what I can comment about this is like we have a different, what do you got, exertion of energy. Like for me, guys, I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius, so we love moving shit. So we are a mutable sign. So we have to like move our body, our mind, our soul, right? So we can't just be at home. So it's like that thing. We wanted to be home, but on a different kind of aspect. So it's like that. Okay, so I personally, yeah, so we're done na, guys. Okay, so me, I personally wanted to thank you for always being part of my daily life somehow, guys, kasi I am more active here on YouTube than on the other platforms. So this is like really my reality now. So ganon. What else? I don't know what is there to come, but I have like yung head ko, like I told you, like it's spinning in a different manner right now. So since my impulsive nature is like, it's there, impulsive but controlled. I'm matured now, guys. So unlike before, I'm planning to make a lot of changes in my career. So yun na muna tayo. Wala naman tayong dapat pag-usapan sa other aspect of my life. So I think hopefully everything is doing well with me and with you guys that are watching my channel, yan, consistently watching. So thank you so much. Ano pa ba, guys? Ano ba ito, chika? Wala akong masyadong chika, guys. So I went back home a little bit earlier, like 7 today. Early na yan sa akin kasi usually I go home like 8, 9 something. Hindi naman 10. So on a rare occasion kasi wala lang. So hindi pa naman ako super busy, but I can feel and sense that work is piling up. So kaso hindi ko pa ma-sure yung future kasi yun nga, we're still changing. 'Di ba? Think about it, like what makes you happy before may not be applicable with your mindset now. So ganun talaga, guys. We are changing as a human being, so I hope you are changing for good naman. So not naman in a bad way or like in a manner that is destructive, diba? Also, if you are like in a bad circumstances right now, if you happen to watch my channel or if you happen to watch this video, know that it will end. It will definitely end. So whatever situations, scenarios that seem to be nerve-wracking, mind-wrecking. So, yan, wrecking balls. So, it will sure pass. So, you gotta stay strong, guys. You may seem so alone, so lonely, so empty, but try to stay alive. Kasi you probably have some shit to do here on this planet or in this reality, so you must do what you need to do before leaving this earth realm. Okay? So, and leaving your bodies, 'di ba? So, for me, I mean, sa akin, it's good that I have Chanat kasi this is therapeutic for me, for my sanity. So, I get to talk to people from other, 'di ba, kayo guys? You're from, most of you are from different parts of the world. So, it's good that we are connecting, even though we're not like talking naman. But, it's okay. So, ayan. So, please take care of yourself. If you wanted, if you don't know where to invest some shit or your life, invest on yourself, okay? Kasi, you seem so confused or like you don't have clarity, I am sending you clarity now. So, ayun guys, ang haba na ng ano ko, advice sa inyo. So, tulog na tayo. Magti-10 na, 9:34 na in the evening, okay? I'll see you again. So, mag-go off ako this week. Pero hindi ako magpapaalam. Iba kasi pinaalam ko. I'm so happy wala akong workmate dito. So, this channel is still secret. So, kayo lang guys ang may alam. Sige na guys, so we'll see you again and have a wonderful day. Bye!